What's up, guys? This is Stacker Factor. In this video, I'm going to show you a few things you can do to keep your silver safe and organized. Let's get stacking. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great week so far. So this video is about keeping your silver protected and organized. The first thing that I can recommend to do that would be a monster box. Monster boxes cost anywhere from 15 to 20 bucks, and they're the best place to keep your silver if you use a lot of tubes. As you can see, I got a whole bunch of tubes in here. I recommend these Canadian Mint monster boxes simply because they're built way better than, say, an American monster box. When I take the lid off here, you can see how thin and flimsy this plastic is. They're also a really elongated rectangular shape. I use my American monster box to store my extra spare capsules. But when it comes to storing silver, I love these Canadian ones. Look how thick these are. You can stack these things as high as you want. And I like the smaller, more compact shape. Depending on how you arrange your tubes in here, you can fit a decent amount of them. So these things rock. Now, speaking of tubes, these are the tubes that I recommend for stacking any kind of silver that is not an American Silver Eagle. And why I say that is because an American Silver Eagle will not sit flat in these. They're not wide enough. However, just about every other coin or round will sit nice and flush down there. I like to buy these in bulk. I do a lot of stacking, obviously. In fact, I got a whole box full of just spare Royal Mint tubes. But if you stack a lot of Eagles, you still have some options. This is a US Mint tube. This is the tube that Eagles actually come in from the Mint. When I buy Eagles from bullion exchanges or bullion.com or any of the big dogs, I just leave mine in these. Oftentimes they're sealed and not even opened, and I just stack them away. But every now and then I'll buy a single American Eagle or 5 or 7 or some odd amount. And I prefer these tubes right here for that. There's a couple reasons why. First of all, they are really cheap. You can buy these things dirt cheap on Amazon. Another thing that I like about these tubes is they're a little oversized. So no matter what size coin you put in here, it's gonna fit. You could put any kind of coin in these. But the main reason why I buy those instead of just buy more US Mint tubes is because sometimes the older coins like this 2000, I think it was a 2000 or 2009, I can't see. But anyway, this older American Eagle, it'll fit in here, but sometimes you kind of have to push it down a little and it's a really tight fit, and I don't like doing that. I just don't like that. I like having a little bit of space, especially when I take it out. I don't like having to smack it or whatever. These just work really well. The next thing you can do to protect your silver is one of these. Boom, a silica gel packet. Again, you can get these on Amazon. I buy these things in bulk and I swap them out every month in my safe. If you don't have a safe and you're just working on maybe 1 or 2 monster boxes, you can just chuck it right in there, close it up. If you live somewhere like Florida or somewhere that's really humid, these things are a godsend. You gotta have these things. Tubes alone do a great job of keeping moisture out of your silver and humidity out of your silver so it doesn't tone, but it doesn't hurt to have one of these or a couple of these in your box or in your safe just to give you some extra protection. Some people like toning. As you can see on this American Eagle here, the toning is quite beautiful. However, I never prefer toning. If I have a choice over a toned coin or a coin that's just completely silver, like the back here, I'm always going to take the coin that looks like this over the toning. That being said, toning does make coins beautiful as well, in my opinion. So a coin like this really doesn't matter to me whether it's toned or not, but toning is not something I chase after. And it's definitely not something I want happening to all the coins and all the rounds in my safe, because I just don't want that. I want them looking as pristine as possible. So there you have it, guys. A couple quick little tips on how to protect your silver. On a side note, I got out of the emergency room yesterday. I was in there almost all day. Apparently, I have an ulcer and some intestinal damage. I woke up just projectile vomiting with a burning rock in my stomach, and it was so painful. I lost 7 pounds of water weight in like 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, guys, it was scary, but they got me patched up. They gave me some meds. I'm feeling a lot better. I honestly thought I was going to have surgery or something. It was just something out of the blue. I do have great health insurance, so I'm not too worried. But, if I didn't, I always have some silver I could sell to fall back on. It's nice having an insurance policy. I will tell you that getting a saline drip is one of the most refreshing, energizing things ever. I was not able to hold down water, so they had to hook me up to an IV drip, and those things are amazing. So if you ever get really, really dehydrated and have to go to the hospital, make sure they get you one of those drips ASAP, because staying hydrated is super duper important. Anyway, guys, as always, keep on stacking. This is Stacker Factor, signing off.